Hey everyone, it's Tori and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, we are going to be flipping through my bullet journal from January to June 2025. I recently migrated into a new journal for the second half of the year. This is going to be from July through December 2025. And if you missed this setup, I will have it linked in the cards for you to check out. I've also already set up July in this journal, and I recently did a whole mid-year reset moving from this journal into this one. I'll have all of my mid-year kind of migration videos listed in the description box down below if you are interested. But for now, we are going to start flipping through this journal. I am so sad to see this one go. It is absolutely stunning. I love this design, and this journal is from Archer and Olive. I am an Archer and Olive affiliate, and I will have my discount code at the top right over here. If you ever see anything on the website that you like, notebooks, stationery, all that kind of stuff, they are an amazing brand, and I highly recommend their products. But now let's hop into this journal. We're starting out with the name page, just super simple, and some stickers from my pen pal who is Junebug Studios. I will have her Etsy shop linked in the description box as well. I love her stickers, they're so cute. We've got my cover page and a quote page. I love how this page turned out. I've got 2 future logs over here for the entire year where I just write events, that kind of stuff. I've got my 2025 goals in these little sections over here, and my word of the year, which is routine. Over here I have a bills tracker and what I like to call my adulting spreads. So I've got appointments, car stuff that I did not fill out, and I just put dots on the days that the bills were due according to this color code little system over here. I've got movies and shows I want to watch, some theme ideas and video ideas over on the right. I've got my vision board that I do every year. I love the way this looks, it's so pretty. I've got my theme doodles page for the first 6 months of the year, as well as my planning pages for the first 6 months of the year. Got a blank page over here that I didn't end up using, but I had it there if I needed it. And then we are hopping straight into January. For January, I did a crochet theme, and I of course had to bring back my gnome from my year of gnomes in 2022. You all love this setup. I really have to bring back another gnome sometime soon. They're so cute. I've got my calendar over here, my habits and gratitude log, my stress and health log, and these will all be blurred out. I apologize, but they're kind of personal. Don't really want that on the internet, but I have my anxiety tracker over here that goes along with my key. Every strand of yarn represented a day, and I just colored it in based it on the key down here. Here's my January monthly review. And then we're getting into the weekly spreads. All of my weekly spread stickers are going to be from Hubman and Shop Girl. They're seriously one of my favorite sticker shops ever. Their stickers are such high quality. I love them so much. And now we are going to be hopping into February, which was an Aquarius theme. You all probably know by now, but I've been taking a theme that I've done in the past, whether it was in my bullet journal or a custom bullet journal, something like that, and I am recreating them for all 12 months of this year. And I first did an Aquarius theme in February of 2020, and then this was my recreation for this year. I really love how this turned out, and it's very like monochrome blue, which I don't really do a whole lot of monochrome themes. This anxiety tracker was based on a mood tracker that I did in 2020. It's basically the exact same thing, and I think it looks so cute. These constellations are actually my star chart, if you will. Like I've got my sun sign, moon sign, and my rising over here. And then I've got my February in review. This is when we got Phoebe, my parents' cute little golden retriever puppy. We got her in February. She was so little. I did a little gnome for myself for my birthday. I turned 27 this year, and I just have this little gnome to commemorate that. And then we're getting into my February weeklies. I've got my little Dutch door style of weeklies for February. This is one of my favorite weekly spread setups. Ugh, I had jury duty this day. That was no fun. Here's a spread dedicated to my sweet Phoebe. We've got some pictures. I did a little journaling, got some stickers. And then for March, I did a Girl Scout cookie theme, which was super fun. I love how this turned out. I mainly just focused on the Thin Mints and the Samoas for this theme because those are my favorite Girl Scout cookies. That's my other golden retriever. She is turning 8 this year. It's Jenny and Phoebe, my 2 little fuzzy sisters. I love them, if you can't already tell. Then we've got my March weekly spreads. I did this little tab system, and I actually talked about how to set up these tabs for a weekly spread in a recent video. I will have that linked in the cards if you're interested. This is a little quarterly check-in. I just have a list for cleaning because I was doing a lot of spring cleaning in my apartment, things I accomplished, things I still wanted to do, and I just set it up just like my beginning of year spreads. I love how this turned out. We've got some pup dates, Phoebe's 3 and 4 month pup dates, just talking about things she learned to do, things she loved, a little bit of journaling. I like to keep spreads like that. And then for April, I did an origami theme. This was a recreation of my April 2020 theme. I did origami back then, and I wasn't a huge fan of it, so this was my chance to redeem myself. And I really love the colors and how this all turned out. Got my habits and my gratitude, anxiety-related spreads. Oh, I hosted book club and I picked The Serpent and the Wings of Night for my book club pick, and I did a little like cucumber snake on like a charcuterie board situation. I was really proud of that. Then we're getting into my weekly spreads. Again, these stickers are from Hubman and Chub Girl. I tried to get stickers that matched my monthly spreads pretty well. So I found these origami stickers that were really cute. Oh, another little pup date. See, she's getting so big. She is currently 6 months right now. So this is a pretty recent picture of her. We got her a new bed. She's obsessed. So this is 5 and 6 month pup dates for Phoebe. And then we've got May, which is a bouquet theme. So I did a lily theme in May of 2019. I did a tulip theme in May of 2022 and a daffodil theme in May of 2023. So I kind of just combined all those. I thought it'd be fun to do like a combination of recreation since I do a lot of flower themes in May. So that's what I ended up doing here. And I love these colors. These are Archer and Olive calligraph pen colors. Very, very pretty. I've got my weekly spreads over here. I have cherry blossom stickers. Again, from Hubman and Chub Girl, you're going to hear me say that a million times. But I did a cherry blossom theme in 2021, so I wanted to pay homage to that as well. I didn't want to leave those out, so I added them to my weeklies. Then we're getting into June, which is the last month in this journal, and I did a watermelon theme. I did a watermelon theme in a custom bullet journal, and I had never done one in my bullet journal before, so I wanted to add it in. And I did this like fun doodly outline for these. I think it's super fun, and I love the colors. I like how I didn't just go with like one pink. I went with a bunch of different pinks and greens for this. I think that was a good choice. Got the weekly spreads. And I found these cute little like cow and watermelon stickers for these. I've got my mid-year reset list that I wanted to stick to during that video. I've got my bookmarks over here. I don't think I have anything in my back pocket, but it's always good to check. Nope, nothing back there. That is this entire journal for the first 6 months of 2025, all flipped through. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe while you're here. Also, don't forget to check out my bullet journal social medias. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!